Cheers, buddy.
Whew. That's a sour boy. It's like having a mouthful of Sour Patch Kids.
Sunday sips every for a trip.
Welcome back, everyone, to an exciting new edition to the Sunday Sips podcast on the Tales, Ales, and Trails channel. I'm your boy, Kyle Lucas. That's your other boy,
Nick Woodard.
in the flesh, dog. We're here with a non-local brewery.
Non-local.
Semi.
It feels local.
Local to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done a couple of their beers before, and we're excited to get into this one. It's a different kind of flavor profile than we typically do, but we do these every now and then. And it's not my favorite flavor profile.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever really had this beer.
I don't think you have either.
It is one of my favorite breweries, but I just get other things that I like.
Of course, yeah.
So it is a sour. It's kettle sour. We've done kettle sours. I think the Triple Berry Bomb from
Secret Trail, which
Secret
is
Trail
no
was
longer.
a kettle sour.
I believe
so. And I rated that higher than I anticipated.
Than you thought you would, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Mhm. So we're gonna see how it goes. But for now, we got Morgan Territory back on the block. Glorious key lime pie.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Key lime pie, Morgan Territory. Very green can. I like the design. Morgan Territory never fails to impress. So
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
This one, just to be keeping it 100 with our folks watching at home. This one was been sitting in the beer fridge for a while.
Really?
So we're gonna see how that changes the flavor profile of this sour.
I think it should. It's been in the fridge.
But I'm looking forward to checking it out.
Yeah.
So-
Let's give it a crack. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
3, 2.
Oh no. Hold on.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that's sour.
Oh buddy.
Dude,
You
great
have
color.
no idea.
First off, great color. I love that. Super amber, not too dark. Oh, it smells sour. It smells sour.
So, Morgan Territory, among a lot of other things, they've kind of carved out this really cool niche for being able to make some pretty tasty sours.
Yeah.
I was trying to pull up their website so I could look at all of the glorious line, I guess you could say, of
Because
sours.
they do their seltzers. They have a glorious peach, I believe.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
something.
glorious.
There's
Right
probably
now they have a glorious peach pineapple.
peach pineapple. Yeah.
But they've done a lot of different variations of that glorious line of sours.
Mm-hmm.
And they've all been pretty tasty. They've all been a little bit, kind of like this, out of the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Key lime pie, not really a profile that you'd expect to see in a lot of different beers. But definitely something to try.
Yeah.
Something to, introduce to the palate. But, we can talk more about Morgan Territory as a brewery a little bit later. We've already done, technically we've done 2 of their beers. One of those beers was during your birthday flight, and the other one was an all-time classic of theirs, which is Bees Better Have My Honey. So we've definitely touched on Morgan Territory in the past.
Yeah.
But,
Let's give her a sip, and then I'll read what's on the can.
Please.
About the beer, because it's not on their tap list right now.
Yeah.
And then I've got a story eventually about
Morgan Territory.
Yeah. Cheers, buddy.
Whew. That's a sour boy. It's like having a mouthful of Sour Patch Kids.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Man, you really just, sours don't Don't fit your fancy, huh?
I like the key lime taste.
Yeah.
The key lime flavor is definitely prominent, and it's really delicious. So on the can, if you get a chance to buy these, really cool can design. Morgan Territory really, like I said earlier, never fails to impress. So Glorious Kettle Sour Key Lime Pie Ale. Glorious is fruit-driven beer that brings select seasonal produce and kettle sour beer into harmony. Glorious is a celebration of the marriage of fruit and beer with the enticing tropical aromas and refreshing malt-derived acidity. Generous amounts of malted oats and soft winter wheat provide a smooth mouthfeel that interacts well with the refreshing character of key limes. And then it says ale brewed with fresh key limes. So they're using key limes. That's good. Not key lime derivatives.
Sure.
Or flavoring.
Sure.
Obviously, we're sticklers for fresh ingredients in beers, and I feel just the beer scene today, people are more driven.
Yeah,
especially craft breweries.
Yeah, outside of unless you're a large domestic beer brand, I don't think anyone's not using fresh stuff. I mean, I think there's no incentive to not use the freshest stuff at this point in the game because people will call you out on it.
True.
I mean,
true.
Might as well use fresh ingredients to make the best beer.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the IBUs?
I might have had a peek at it.
It's 8. It's 8.
8 IBUs.
Usually, I make him guess it, but I saw him his eyes rolling around the can. It's a 6% ABV, 8 IBUs. I mean, it's not hoppy at all.
No,
it's not.
No bitterness in that regard. A lot of sour. A lot
of sour. The punch is there for sure. If you like sours, this is your jam. It also has that, like I said earlier, that key lime flavor it's very good. It's very sweet on the back end, but it does punch you with sour first.
For sure. I was trying to look up like all of their awards because they do win. They bring in awards pretty much every single year at some of the national, global beer championships.
Oh, yeah.
The most I can find is, awards from the Great American Beer Festival, the World Beer Cup, California State Fair, stuff like that. I haven't seen anything specific on their website, but I know they're out there.
You look for it, and I'll tell a story real quick. First time. So if you guys don't know by now, and if I've said this story on our previous Morgan Territory podcast, you're going to hear it again. It's just the way it goes. Nick Woodard, your boy, is from Tracy.
Yo.
Grew up there. So were you born there?
Technically, no. Born in Redwood City, California. Moved out to Tracy when I was 2, and then spent the formative years of my life there.
Yeah, 2. You don't have any memories before that.
Nothing.
So. Grew up in Tracy. Morgan Territory is Tracy based. Their tap house or location is in a weird location. But when you get there, it's like in an industrial park.
Industrial complex kind of deal.
But when you get there, it's super awesome. They got patio seats. The inside is super nice. They usually have a food truck outside. If you go there during normal operating hours,
right?
The food trucks are usually pretty lit.
Yeah.
And this guy decided to christen me with Morgan Territory because he had been hyping it up for ages. And of course, try new brewery, you got to try a flight.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, Nick, you pick what beers I get on the flight.
Right.
Obviously, Nick was driving because this guy didn't pick a beer under 8%.
Look, we gave it to you. We gave you, ran the gamut with what Morgan Territory had to offer.
And they were all so good. Also, Nick knows what I like, and I like stouts. I like heavier tasting things, and with that comes the consequence of higher ABVs.
100%.
So with a couple of outliers, just generally, it comes with the consequence of higher ABVs. So I downed them, and they were so good. And I fell in love instantly with Morgan Territory. Aside from the buzz that I had, the strong buzz that I had. And remember the person serving us, they were like, how was the flight? And I was like, it's pretty good. And he's like, and they were like, "You're buzzed," and I was, "You're pretty buzzed now," and I was like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." I was like, "He did me dirty," and then the guy was like, "Or he did you right."
Oh,
and I was like, "Yep, oh yeah, oh yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, you guessed it. He's driving," so it was fun.
Yeah.
Cool little spot. It's not too big. They got some merch, really cool merch. I would be wearing some Morgan Territory merch, but unfortunately, it's summer, and the only merch I have is a hoodie.
Sure.
So definitely, and I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sweat.
Yeah.
For 30 minutes, 20 minutes while we do this.
Yeah, definitely not. They remind me a little bit of what Secret Trail, which is, the folks at Secret Trail have since retired. Paradise Brew Works has now taken over that spot in Chico, but the vibe is not dissimilar from what Secret Trail was in terms
True.
of, kind of a smaller venue in terms of seating and stuff like that. Not huge. There is an outdoor patio.
Mm-hmm.
They do food trucks most of the time. Don't have their own food, but allow folks to bring outside food in. They're really focused on making great beers. They have a larger distribution, arm.
I
I guess, larger distribution
area.
than Secret Trail did, for sure, because we can get Morgan Territory beers up here down the street.
Sure.
Which is not something that Secret Trail could do. You couldn't find Secret Trail in Tracy. So
Ooh, it's
a
bubbly.
little bit bigger as far as a brewery is concerned. But I wanted to tell you, on April 26th, I found it on their Instagram profile. At the Brewers Cup of California, they were awarded 7 medals,
Whoa.
as well as the 2025 Brewery of the Year. So they're no joke. I mean, they make great stuff, and they're recognized because of it, which is kind of cool because, I'm sure I told this story last time we reviewed Morgan Territory, but I went in there, pretty shortly after they opened, just on a whim. I was doing an assignment for a Super Bowl story when I was working at the newspaper, and talked to Michael, who they describe him on the Morgan Territory website as just some dude / partner. That's his
so
title.
funny.
But talked to Michael Lacrosse, who's actually the chief operating officer, and kind of learned a little bit about the brewery and kind of, fell in love with the idea of having a really awesome local brewery in Tracy, which is something that just didn't exist before them.
Right.
So, over the years, they've made really great stuff. I mean, we always go back to the Bees Better Have My Honey, but they've kind of made some of the best hazies in Central Cal, or in, I guess, in the Valley. I don't know if I can find a better hazy that's coming out of the Valley right now. They've make with the Motorboat and West Coast IPA, a fantastic
so good.
beer. Zwickelpig, it's a hazy double. That's
So
always
good.
been a good one.
Yeah.
But the one I kind of gravitate towards a lot is the Hoptomic,
Oh,
the West Coast double IPA.
delicious.
You could really throw a dart against their tap list and find something that's going to be pretty fantastic. So
100%, man. Yeah.
can't say enough good things about Morgan Territory. Guys, if you're listening, we want you on the podcast. We've been trying to contact you.
We will come
Hit
to
us
you.
up. We'll come to you.
We'll come to you.
Yeah. We're willing to travel. But yeah,
We got so much going on, and we're always staying at your parents' house in Tracy for events. So
we'll be around.
We're always there. And you know what? We always stop by when time allows. So
Let's
we're
do
there.
it. Let's make this happen.
Let's do it.
Let's get together.
Get a little conversation. Let's do a yarn. Let's have a yarn.
Spin a yarn?
Spin a yarn. Yeah, let's do it. Obviously, I'm not a fan of sours. The triple berry from
You look like you're
from
not
Secret
doing too bad with sours right now.
Well, I've been slamming it. Obviously, the triple berry bomb was more milkshakey sour to me.
Sure.
And it lent that vanilla flavor to like kind of back it up. This one doesn't have that. It's very much what it is. It's just not my cup of tea. So when we get around to rating, don't bash me. It's just not my thing.
Do you want to get around to rating? Do we want to do some plugs before we hit the rating?
Yeah,
I feel
plug it
like most Sunday Sips now we're plugging stuff,
Yeah,
which is a
plug it
good
up.
thing because we've got plenty of stuff
We're doing
to plug.
stuff. Yeah.
I believe this comes out on the 1 year anniversary of our first episode of Sunday Sips.
Hey.
And maybe we'll do something the following week to kind of commemorate that. But 1 year of doing Sunday Sips. This is where Tales, Ales, and Trails kind of all started. It started from the two of us sitting back here having beers, and now it's grown into something that's been a lot of fun. We've gotten a lot of cool opportunities to tell some great stories,
Meet awesome people.
We've got to do some fun collaborations with some really fun collaborations kind of coming up in the pipeline too. So, it's shout out to us, I guess, for making it this far, for making it a full year.
And shout out to you guys for supporting us.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that we've talked to. Aside from the stories, the awesome stories we've heard, just awesome people to meet.
The
and
people around town that have
opportunities.
hey, like your stuff. I can't.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of times that someone shouted Tales, Ales, and Trails at us when we're still this small of a podcast, which is pretty cool.
I was just saying to you the other week, I was downtown and with my coworkers, and someone shouted out. They were, our tagline, the you crack one for me, we'll crack one for you.
Yeah.
And someone was like, I'll crack one for you. And I was like, hey, I'll crack one for you back. And he's like, Sunday Sips. Dude, I love it.
Pretty awesome. Awesome stuff. Aside from that, we've got a lot of great stuff coming up on the interview side of our platform. We've the band Wilder. I think we're close enough to the release of that episode that we can announce that. We're Red Bluff based band, really awesome group of guys. Sat down with them for a fantastic conversation. That'll be coming out soon.
Yeah, kind of country rock vibe from them. All of them awesome guys.
Yeah.
They have a sweet studio. You guys are going to love the episode. More than ever, just such a great interview. Super awesome conversation we had.
By the time this comes out, we'll have already recorded with Farmers Brewing.
Yep.
So I guarantee that's going to be a fantastic conversation. We know a little bit about their story already.
I'm stoked.
So excited to be able to share that with you guys. That'll be coming up soon. We're in the works. We did that first ever Tales, Ales, and Trails live with Ramble West Brewing. We're going to be sitting down with them real soon to do a bit more of a longer form deep dive into their brewery and kind of their story. Because that's something we've wanted to do for a long time. Another brewery that we admire a lot in terms of the beer they make.
Super nice guys. When we did the Fresh Seas weekend with them and put it out, very good reception from them. They were super awesome.
Yeah.
We met with Ryan and Jim.
Right.
And we also previously have met Brian, but about a year previous.
Sure.
Probably a year and a half previous.
Right.
But awesome guys all together. So I'm excited for that long form interview.
Yeah. And then we've got some outdoor folks, because that's still the other side of the coin. We want to talk to some folks who are passionate about the outdoors. We got that started with our interview with Brian Kennedy, professional mountain biker. If you haven't checked that out, you definitely should.
You should.
He's BKXC on YouTube, and that one kind of put us on the map as far as outdoor content's concerned. We've got a couple of folks that are scheduled that we are scheduled to record with. Can't really give too many details about that yet, but super pumped for that. Excuse me, a little bit of gas here.
It's carbonated.
A little carbonation. A lot of really great stuff coming down the pipeline, and I'm really excited for what's ahead. But I think for now, might be time to rate it.
Yeah. Key lime pie, glorious key lime pie.
You want me to go first?
I want you to go first because, you know what? I'll go first.
All right. You're gonna bite the bullet, huh?
MT, I love you so much. I love you so much, MT. You are one of my top 5 You're in my top 5.
Are you about to give them the "It's not you, it's me" speech?
I am. I feel like I'm breaking up with someone. This is a 3-5 for me. For me personally, MT, it's not you, it's me, and it is me, because I do not like sours. I do not like sours.
Sure.
We're gonna do. You know what? Go back and watch Bees Better Have. Go back and watch the what
We
is
did
it?
the Midnight Sea
Midnight
when we were
Sea.
doing, yeah.
Go back and watch that, because my score on that is immaculate. It's just not my cup of tea. All right. Nothing bad about it. It is very much what it is. The key lime pie, like the key lime flavor, really shines in it.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not like a 1 or a 2.
Sure.
Because the sour flavor it's just not me.
Right.
That's why it's getting a low score for me. Anyone that watches, like our audience, that likes sours, that's not reminiscent of, or that's not a reflection of the quality
Sure.
of this drink.
Sure.
It is just my flavor preference.
No, I got you.
Unfortunately, it's a 3-5 for me.
All right.
So-
I mean, I think that's, you got to come with your truth, man.
Yes.
And, that is the beauty of these things. They are subjective. You're not a sour fan. You were very upfront with that from the beginning.
Yes.
There's going to be someone out there who loves sours who's going to be infatuated with this beer.
And you know what? If you like sours, you should be, because it's everything that it promises. If you're a sour liker, this is a 7 or an 8 for you. It's up in that range, just for me.
Yeah.
It's just not me.
I'm going to give this a little bit more credit.
Of course you are.
Because, I don't dislike sours. I think there's definitely a time and a place to have a sour. I'm not going to be someone who's predominantly drinking sours, but if there's something that looks really interesting, I'm going to get it, which is why we picked up the key lime pie. A key lime pie flavored beer sounds pretty interesting. And it was a very interesting flavor. At times, it felt like you were, sucking on a mouthful of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
It was that sour. But like you said, the key lime notes are in there, which really helps balance it out a little bit. And overall, I don't mind it as a beer. I'm gonna go 6.75.
Nice.
I think that's. I don't think it quite gets to a 7 for me, just because, sours, while they're palatable for me, they don't really fit into what I drink normally. So I'm just not the biggest fan of the taste. I'm more of a fan than Kyle is, but
Obviously.
yeah. So 6.75. I think that's a pretty fair score for what ends up being a pretty good sour in terms of what it brings to the table and what it sets out to do. But yeah, do I wish we were drinking a Hop Tonic right now?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Will we drink a
Motor
Hop
button.
Tonic in the future?
100%.
Absolutely, we will.
Yeah. Morgan
Does this
territory?
reflect on Morgan territory at all? Absolutely not. I mean, they make great beers. This is a very good sour. We're just not sour people.
We're just not sour people. Again, I would like to go back to what I said. If you are a sour person, this is probably going to fall within a 7 or an 8 for you.
Sure.
It's not like an overtly impressive sour, but it like nails exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And that's really when you're purchasing something for you to consume, and you're not like actually looking for it,
Sure.
but you're just like, oh, that looks good.
Right.
You're going to be pretty impressed with it.
Yeah.
If you're a sour person. So go and get it, and tell us what you think about it in the comments. If you are a sour person, I am not, and he is just a little bit more than me.
Right.
But yeah, MT, we would still love to talk to you. Go look at our other ones
Yeah.
other than this one, so you can see some higher rankings. We're just not this flavor profile. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's not bad.
I think
It's
that's
not
what it comes down to.
terrible.
It's
Yeah.
just it just doesn't align with what our standard flavor profile leans towards.
I can see this
Our
if
standard flavor preferences lean
right.
towards.
If I can see this if you like sours, that this would be very refreshing by the river.
But I also
or
think it's important
camping.
for us to drink these kinds of beers and to get some variety and to open up
100%.
our palates
Yeah.
to these kinds of things. I'm not mad that I tried it. I'm glad that I tried it. I think it's a solid beer in its category.
Yeah. If you see more when you see more of our sours like tastings, you'll get the feel of where we rate them, whether I chunk them, farther below.
Sure.
And then you at a certain range.
Sure.
So you can compare,
Yeah.
contrast. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's just not something I would go for.
Sure.
I would definitely just steer clear of this in the beer fridge. I would let someone that likes sours take it.
For sure.
So-
I think that's a fair assessment.
But I'm still not mad about it.
Yeah.
It's not disgusting. It's just,
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love you, MT. Let's cap it off, dude. Cheers.
I think any sour is a tough chug.
It
Doesn't matter what sour it is. I think it's a tough chug.
It does fall on me way easier
Okay.
as I get down. It's just that first real big taste at the beginning. So
Yeah.
when we do these, I like to get
Really just-
a couple
yeah.
mouthfuls down.
Right.
Do a little semi chug.
Sure.
Just to get everything
Right.
going through my senses.
Right.
And it was pretty shocking. But that last mouthful was sorry.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
You want to change your
So-
score? There's still time.
No, it's 3-5. I feel good. I feel good about it. It's just not me, brother.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, find us on YouTube. Find us on X. Find us on Instagram. Find us on TikTok.
TikTok. Yep.
Ayo. Hit that bell. Like, subscribe. We got so many new awesome things coming out.
Also find us
in
on
the
YouTube.
future. What?
You say YouTube already?
I said YouTube. Tales, Ales, and Trails, baby. Sunday Sips is its own channel on the YouTube account. So go there for the beer reviews. You can find this guy riding his bike a lot.
Yeah,
on-
well, a lot
on
of
the
trail
channel.
rides, some tales, ales, and trails interviews. Some more fun stuff coming soon. That
Yeah, a
we
new category.
new category.
Yeah.
Maybe tackling the tales, ales, or
Tales part.
tales side of tales, ales, and trails.
Yeah.
So you can tell this is the second episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget, you crack one for us, we'll crack one for you.
Cheers.
Take care.
They sips.
Tails.
They sips.
Tails.
Every for a trip.